Kim Galgano, and I help women mesh the intangible things of faith with what she can touch in the reality of her world. I used to ride the train into Philadelphia every Saturday as a 15-year-old girl. I love trains because sitting in them gives us a different look on life. In cars, we see the front of buildings, but in trains, we see the back. And real life happens through rear windows and through back doors. And it's through these rear places that I love to enter a heart. Our world loves the front of the building. It's that front door where we place the sign that tells us what's inside. But choices speak to the twisting, winding paths where individuals search. And I can't make a storefront sign for that. We must be willing to watch our unique journeys unfold and allow God to direct our walk differently. Every woman's solitary journey is the reason I love Chicks with Choices so much. This is about living, breathing women, given the freedom to just blaze her own trail, and the community of chicks allows us to do that in authentic relationship. So I really like old things, like cobblestone streets and old buildings, because they seem so real. They have a story. And I'm fascinated by people who have a story too, and who are really good at just breaking down that facade and trusting me enough to come in through that back door too. And I'm trying to be better about that myself, and like learning how to live more from the inside out. So I like to sing and dance and cook all at the same time. I also like to hike up mountains and do the unconventional. I'm also kind of lazy, so if I had like a superhero power, I think I'd like to have the stretch thing. So like, if I could stretch my arm way out there and grab that like blanket and I wouldn't have to get up, that would be like really cool for me to stretch. I love to write and blog. I feel like sometimes I can say it better that way, but I also love to speak. I'm living a dream, really. I feel like I'm walking that unique path I was meant to walk. But as much as I love this ministry, you know, I have my husband, my family, my children, my friends who aren't always a part of all this, and they're still a huge extension of who I am. So this, as much as I love, doesn't define totally who I am. Chicks with Choices started out as just a really small thought. Only the name, really, because it sounds pretty good, Chicks with Choices, but it is blossomed into this thing that only a creative God could think of. The moment she discovers something about herself, something new, and she grabs hold of the God who fashioned her, that just never gets old for me. And somehow, through the process, they each become a part of me and my own journey. So that's my job. That's what I'm here to do. I want to be an open book for others to read, the good and the bad.